Hello, welcome to the Weather Hazard Briefing presented by National Weather Service Pocatello for Sunday, September 1st. Here's what you'll see in this presentation. We have high pressure that will keep conditions dry, nearly calm, but it's only going to last through tonight. This means temperatures will be warm, about 9 to 13 degrees above normal. For today, air quality issues for Custer, Lincoln, and Blaine counties continue into today. The air quality issues for Lincoln and Blaine counties end during the middle of the day today, and beyond that, only Custer appears to have an issue, at least in our forecast area, although Lemhi County probably will be added to that as the winds shift to the southwest, and that means it'll be pushing the smoke to the northeast. The next low arrives Labor Day morning. It continues into Tuesday night, so it'll be around for a while. It'll be slightly cooler. There is a chance of rain and actually a chance of thunderstorms. In fact, there's enough of a chance of thunderstorms where there is a fire weather watch in effect for Monday and probably will linger into Tuesday. We'll take a look at that. However, light rain at most, with the exception maybe of Lemhi County. It looks like the precipitation amounts have gone up there. And winds gusting on Labor Day 20 to 25 miles an hour. By Tuesday, it'll be 25 to 30 miles an hour. So stronger winds on Tuesday. All right, so let's take a look at the satellite. You can see it's clear. There are a few clouds starting to stream in, and the low is still off the coast. Be moving in during the day today, and by Sunday morning, it'll be parked right at the border between Oregon and Idaho. Here the air quality alerts are in effect. The ones we know most about are Custer, Blaine, and Lincoln County. Like I said, Blaine and Lincoln County will be ending this morning, and they will be going to moderate conditions for the afternoon. Custer, though, will continue to be very unhealthy, possibly unhealthy by the afternoon as the air starts to be stirred up and blown northeastward. You can see here the fire weather watch. Again, this is in effect for Monday and Monday night, mostly starting in the afternoon. That's when most of the thunderstorms will get to the scattered category. That is about 25% or more coverage, and that will last into the evening. And you can see it covers pretty much our entire area. So, here's our weather risk outlook. We have just low humidity today and a slight chance of overnight showers in the southern hills. By Monday, that's when the thunderstorms move in with that low. You can see the areas in orange have a chance, that is scattered 30% to 55% chance or coverage of thunderstorms, mostly in the afternoon, but some in the morning. And then there is a chance of showers, with the exception of the southeast highlands, where showers are actually likely during the 24-hour period of Monday and Monday night. On Tuesday, the biggest coverage for thunderstorms will be Lemhi County, but you can see it also continues in the eastern highlands and the Lost River area as well. Elsewhere, it'll be slight chance of showers. Some of them will have thunderstorms, like the southeast highlands. And it'll be windy in the Snake Plain and Magic Valley. Again, those winds getting to 25 to 30 miles an hour. And then on Wednesday, some lingering showers. You can see it's mostly in zones that border on Wyoming. By Thursday, we'll be back to pleasant weather. So here's the look for today. Again, the high pressure locked in. Here's our low entering the coast this morning. Here's where the smoke is going to be today. That would be an area shaded white, or has the number 2. It'll be hazy in areas that have the number 1 or shaded in blue. So there's actually even going to be some smoke over here in the Ashton and Teton Valley, well, north of the Teton Valley, up here in the Yellowstone and just north of Driggs. Okay, the high temperatures today, you can see we are finally peaking. Middle 90s even in Shoshone and Twin Falls, but solid 90s all the way up to Idaho Falls, and then and upper 80s in Rexburg. So still a pretty warm day for almost everybody. Here's a chance of rain. Does not develop until tonight, though. And you can see it's very weak. Even the chance of thunderstorms doesn't even get to 10% tonight. And this would be mostly after midnight. The low temperature tonight, you can see with the cloud cover that it's actually pretty mild, even in Stanley, where it'll be 41 degrees for the overnight low, 60 degrees in Pocatello with a cloud cover. You can see what that does to the relative humidity because the moisture isn't quite here. It's a little bit better than the night before in some of the mountain areas, but still pretty poor recovery overall. All right, then here, Monday morning at 8 a.m., here's our front that'll be blowing through during the day and creating those thunderstorms and the showers. You can see pretty much everywhere. So let's see how that evolves. Here's Labor Day morning. You can see we have an excellent chance of showers, especially in the central Idaho mountains and in our southern hills. Though the chance of thunderstorms on the right, it's only 5 to 10%, which is wouldn't even make a mention, frankly. So not expecting anything really in the morning as far as thunderstorm activity. But in the afternoon, here's where it spikes up. You can see 20 to 30% in the central Idaho mountains all the way into Lemhi County. The only place that's still probably not going to get any is the northern end of the Snake River Plain up into the upper Snake Highlands. And a lot of it is slight chance. There is 20+% chance in portions of Cassia County as well. And the showers, mostly it's chance in the west and slight chance in the east. Okay, maximum gusts on Labor Day, not gusting too badly. You can see the paler blue and the yellow here gets into the 25 to 30, but most of that is on mountain ridge tops. Down in the valley, it's 20 to 23 here, so about 20 to 25 gusting in the Snake River Plain. Here are the high temperatures on Labor Day. You can see the edge is taken off, maybe a couple degrees, but the relative humidity not quite as low as it was or will be today, Sunday. You can see it's staying most places safely above the 15% threshold we use for red flag criteria. All right, going into the evening on Monday night, here you can see the area of best rainfall activity has shifted to the east, but there's still solid chances even in the west, and the chance of thunderstorm activity is spread almost everywhere. Even in the northern end of the Snake River Plain and the upper Snake Highlands, it's gotten to slight chance. And then late Monday night, so this is after midnight, you can see basically everywhere is going to get at least at some portion of the evening 20 to 30% risk, and you can see the best chances for precipitation continue to be on the east side of our forecast area, a little less, but just slightly less on the west side. Gusts on Monday night, you can see starting to see more 25 to 30 mile an hour gusts. Yeah, again, mostly in the Snake River Plain. And then the overnight lows on Monday night, you can see there, as clouds start to thin, it gets pretty cool in Stanley. That's down solidly about 4 degrees. Pocatello, though, still the cloud cover still mild at 60. But you can see the relative humidity has spiked way up. That's because we are expecting rainfall. Okay, on Tuesday, the low still very slowly dragging through our area. It's directly overhead, so more precipitation. And you can see here, though, it is starting to let up here, at least during the day on Tuesday. And the risk of thunderstorm activity is also diminished, especially in our sort of our southwest corner here. Maximum gusts on Tuesday, here you can see Snake River Plain going into the eastern Magic Valley a little bit. Some strong 30 to 35 mile an hour winds. That's gusts. And then the 25 to 30 you can see in the circle around it for the rest of the Snake River Plain in eastern Magic Valley. Mostly it's tailing off, especially in the central Idaho mountains. High temperatures on Tuesday, you see way down. No more 90s anywhere. It's all, I mean, it looks like the highest here is about 81 or 82. It's not until you get into western Idaho you get into the mid 80s. And you can see how even though the temperatures, well, the temperature's cooling, relative humidity is rising, although only just a little bit here. Then Tuesday night, you can see the lows moving out. Just slight chances for rainfall, and really, except for Lemhi County and the upper Snake Highlands, the extreme end of it, it's mostly just a slight chance of thunderstorms as well. And even that is in only limited areas. Anything in brown or yellow, you would not expect any sort of thunderstorm activity. So that includes Blackfoot and the Eastern Idaho State Fair and Pocatello. And then Tuesday night gusts. Again, still pretty windy. Most of this, though, will be in the evening hours, and it will tail off during the late night hours. Low temperature on Tuesday night. You can see it's starting to get really cold as the skies begin to clear, nearly freezing here in the Stanley Basin. Pocatello went from 60 down to 51, so that's a drop of 9 degrees from one night to the next. And of course, relative humidities will be way up there in excess of 70%. So this is the storm total precipitation from Monday 6 a.m. to Wednesday 6 a.m., so covering the entire time. You can see most places looking for measurable to about 1/10 of an inch, with the exception of here in the mountains. It starts getting 1/10 to 1/4, and then up in Lemhi County, there's some areas, mostly high elevations, that'll be getting 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. But that's pretty limited area, and that's because it'll be raining so long, especially up there on Tuesday night. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can always contact us at the telephone number right here in the bottom center, or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.